Hey guys, it's Lucas Sharp here, and I just have to say I'm pretty upset. As you know, I'm a Tennessee fan, and I'm not gonna start posting sports content on here until people start showing up on my Lucas Sharp Sports channel, and I'm gonna tell them about that channel. So, I'm pretty mad. Of course, I ain't really showing it a lot, but believe me, I'm mad. Man, Tennessee, if you don't know, Tennessee basketball you started off pretty good. We were projected to possibly make the Final Four, win the SEC, everything. And it seemed like it was going to be a good year because we're trash in football, so we might as well be good at one thing, right? And then Tennessee loses to Alabama, and I'm like, you know what? And then I'm pretty upset. I was like, how in the heck did we lose to Alabama? And then after the season went on, I was like, oh, okay, Alabama seems like they're a pretty good team. Maybe it wasn't that bad of a loss. But then we got destroyed by Florida, who was missing like half their team. Embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. Then I can't remember who we lost to next, but we just kept losing, and then recently, before we lost to Auburn today, we lost to Kentucky. Got kind of blown out by Kentucky. A not that great Kentucky team. A terrible Kentucky team, to be honest. And now today, we lost to Auburn. This just feels great. We went from high expectations to being just a garbage team. This team is just not good. We're not winning the SEC tournament. We're probably still going to make the NCAA tournament, but I wouldn't be shocked if we get eliminated in the first round. Fulkerson, garbage. He's just been playing like absolute garbage lately. Yves Pons, great defender. I love Yves Pons. He's a great defender, but just not that great of a shooter. Not that great of an offensive player. Santiago Vescovi. He's kind of good at shooting the three ball, but let's just face it, he's not a true point guard. He's not a true point guard. The players who's usually been carrying this team lately are Keon Johnson and Gene Springer, which I hope those two players stay because Kennedy Chandler will come in next year. And to those three together, we could be literally... Oh. But Alabama, if you don't know, what really makes me upset about this season is that Alabama, a team that's usually known for football, is now starting to get good in basketball too. Why does Alabama? It must great to live in Alabama. Because you know why? Because literally, your team is legit probably about to win the SEC. And could possibly make a deep run in the NCAA tournament. Alabama's that good. But Tennessee, you just can't have anything nice if you're a Tennessee fan. You just can't. You just can't. I'm hoping Tennessee basketball is better than next year. Is better next year, but I don't know. Right now, if I had to choose like what sport we're good at, like a football school, basketball school, hockey school, right now we're a baseball school, to be honest. Right now we're a baseball school. We're undefeated right now in baseball. I think we're losing right now to Indiana State. I don't know. But we're undefeated right now. We're ranked in the top 20. or top 25, or we're ranked like 17th or something like that. So right now we are, in fact, a baseball school. And believe me, last year I saw that Tennessee team, that Tennessee baseball team, and I think that Tennessee baseball team, they could have done something last year if it wasn't for COVID. But I'm glad Kennedy Chandler's coming in so he can take over for Santiago Vescovi. And I'm hoping Springer and Keon come back. I really am hoping those two come back. Springer, I wouldn't be shocked if I wouldn't be shocked if Keon Johnson left. Keon Johnson's pretty dang good. Keon Johnson, he can dunk it over you. He can pass the ball. He can basically do anything. I wouldn't be shocked if he leaves for the NBA. But Springer, I wouldn't be shocked if he left either. He's that good too. If Springer and Keon leave this year, just mark off next season as well. We're just gonna suck next year if both Keon and Springer leave as well. Just mark off Tennessee basketball for next year. It's just tough being a Tennessee fan. It don't matter what sport we cheer for. It don't matter. It's just tough being a Tennessee fan. People saying it's tough to be a Georgia fan. It's tough to be Oklahoma fan. It's tough to be all. Try being a Tennessee fan. Uncle Lou's saying it's tough to be a Georgia fan. Try being a Tennessee fan. This team, we just suck every year in football. I'm hoping Josh Heupel's the guy, but and I hope our baseball team does good. I really hope our baseball team at least does something. At least brings us at least maybe if the Tennessee baseball team makes it somehow to the college baseball World Series, then and they lose, I wouldn't even be upset. I wouldn't. I'd be actually pretty proud of those guys if they did in fact make it to the college World Series. But Jesus, this team is just not that good. Both the football team and the basketball team. Fulkerson's just playing awful lately. Fulkerson's just not that great. I really hope that Tennessee basketball does get good again, because let's just face it, our best season was when we made it to the Sweet 16 with Grant Williams and Schofield. Is it possible we could bring Grant Williams and Schofield back? Possibly even bring back Jordan Bone. If we had those guys, we'd win the whole entire SEC. Heck, we'd go undefeated. Because legit, all of our losses came against SEC opponents. All 7 of them came against SEC opponents. But Rick Barnes, if you're somehow watching this, you gotta try to convince Keon Johnson and Jaden Springer to come back next year. You just gotta try to convince them. Because if they don't, if both of them leave, just mark off the 2021-2022 season. Well, I guess that's going to do it. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like this video. And I guess congratulations to Auburn. If you're an Auburn fan, congrats. You guys today, you guys were just the better team. Just as simple as that. But Jesus, it's tough to be a Tennessee fan.